G'day friends and fans, welcome to Tabletop News. I'm your host, the author, David Applegate, author of the books The Boyhood of Cade, Power Games, Into the Ozmounds, Erotic Tales from the Empire, Part 1. Available now, all on Amazon. All 4 books are on Amazon. All my links are in the Linktree, a handy little website that gives you all your links in one handy place. Not sponsored. Speaking of not sponsored and having all your links in a handy place, the bundle of holding. You know, everything you buy on the bundle of holding is, you can look at the past bundles, whatever, but if you log in, it actually gives you a thing called the Wizard's Chest with access to all your downloads, including exclusive downloads, but it's also linked to your drive-through RPG account. So any updates are available through Drive-Thru RPG if there are any, through your library. On offer, of course, there's the store. A whole bunch of bundles. So I recommend the Shadow Lord, Traveller, Old School. I like pretty much. I'm not so big on Torg, but I do like Champions. I'm not really that big on horror. Tiny Dungeon is fun. Spread the word. Not sponsored. But time limit offers is much broader than the store. And what we have with the Mega Advanced Adventures Mega, a tabletop fantasy role-playing game from Expeditious Retreat. From January 23, 43 ready-to-play old-school modules. Starter Collection, $9.95. Advanced Adventures, 1 to 10, and a few extras. 43 short scenarios from old school system. Now, if you $9.95 gets you to 12 titles in the starter collection, level up, and you pay the threshold price of $35.24, and you level up and get the entire bonus collection. That's 34 more titles, 43 all together. In the starter collections, you have adventures 1 to 10 short modules for old school fantasy gaming. 150 old school monsters, malevolent and benign, and old school reference and index compilation. The Osric Guide. If you're a fantasy role player, old school is the way to go. And level up, and you get Advanced Adventures 11 through to 43. Comprehensive fantasy excitement. And, of course, more old school monsters, malevolent and benign, too. Next we have Neon Lords. Gonzo slime punk post-apocalyptic old school role playing. Have I covered something like this before? I think I did. Not this particular one, but the name sounds familiar. The Toxic Collection, $14.95, gets you the entire collection. All new Leon Lords, yes. Neon Lords of the Toxic. Yeah, I think I've covered the old version of this. This is 80s and 90s. Weird mutations, highly illustrated, old school role playing. This is slime punk post-apocalyptic tabletop role playing game, super savage. Mutants and monsters. It's a mashup of the 80s and 90s for slaughter all existence. You have 3 pages of hairstyles. Oh, come on, man! That's a bit much. Yeah, still for $14.95. Nice little weekend collection. Couple. I put it in the rule of each book is going to give you at least a weekend. And for $10 of entertainment for 3 weekends, that's pretty cool. Well, actually make that 6. Well, I would say basically 3 to 6 weekends, of fun. So you've got the core rules, all new classes, and warp shine runners. So you have an adventure that marked location. So there's a lot to this. So this is a epic. So I would say probably 3 to 6 weeks just on this. And plus if you throw in some playing different classes, double your time, double your money for nothing, right? Everybody loves to double up. So all in one beautiful little collection for a beautiful little price. Now, closing soon, just under 4 days to go at the time of recording. Pyramid, the tabletop role-playing magazine from Steve Jackson Games. 60 issues plus suppressed transmission of the 3rd volume. Now, this is broken into 2 collections. The first collection covers the first 60. Now, this is volume 3, 2008 to December 2018 of Pyramid. And $49.95 gets you 62 titles in Pyramid 3. Now, the first, of course, is issues 1 through 60 and suppressed transmissions. Historical, Hidden, and High Weirdness from Kenneth Haidt. These 2 collections gather 68 of the original column of stuff, plus stuff that Ken left out. You know, Kenneth Haidt, he's going to boil your brain and amuse it at the same time. Now, more of Steve Jackson Games in Pyramid 2. 62 issues, thousands of pages. The second offer of Steve Jackson's Pyramid Bundle. These are, of course, volumes 61 through to 122. Over 2,000 pages. And they are, all good things. These are actually linked to your drive-through. Should come up that I actually own this title. Here we go. Yes, you purchased. The Last Pyramid Expedition. For 25 years, Pyramid has delivered gaming goodness, but all good things come there. And this is the final issue of Pyramid. Unleash Mad Science, etc., etc., etc. 25 years of pure insanity for $50. Well, actually, it's 50 and 50. $100. I know it's a bit rich for some, but this is 25 years. So this is thousands of pages. Weekends of amusement await you. And of course, to kick it all off, GURPS 4th edition. Not long to go. This is the 4th edition of GURPS from June 2022. This is the second resurrection of GURPS and is likely to be an annual event until GURPS decides to reboot. Rumor has it, of course, they have. I haven't kept up with Steve Jackson Games. I know they've revamped their site. I know they've moved hosts. I would really think that this is probably still very popular. I like it. So what we have is $19.95 gets you the basic set. But you have to level up to get the essentials. Bit rich, but $40.09 gets you the entire collections. Now, 4th edition gets you the basic set. Game with infinite possibilities, retail $55. Just on its own, bang, worth it. But then you get the template toolkit, template for your templates, character creation, adaptions, adapt your favourite game worlds, how to build fictional settings, how to be a GURPS GM, and of course, Game Master screen. Now the essential bonus, level up and get the entire bonus collection. Technical supplements, high tech, ultra tech, biotech, and of course low tech. And mass combat, there shall be war. Now, this has just got over 5 days left, and, well, this is an amazing set. And 5th edition monsters from Roll from Combat, you got $14.95. Just the basic set is amazing, but I recommend you level up. There's some amazing monsters here. And yeah, pretty much hot on the heels of the success of various monster hunting games, you have an incredible release here in Battlezoo B series. Pay the minimum, $14.95. Level up though of $30.80, and you get the bonus. Now, in the basic set, you have over 100 monsters just in the base book, $30. Well worth it, bang, money well spent. But you also get strange and unusual, more monsters, the weird and the abhorrent. And there's 150 award-winning monsters in this one. And then, dragons, lots of them, 45, to play the varieties of dragons. But then you have the Isles to it, which level up, well worth it, $40, bang. You get a source book, everything you need of the Indigo Isles, an entire location, and an entire adventure. So you get the monsters and a setting for hunting your monsters. $190 in value for $30. And if you're into D&D, this is a valuable pack to have. And this is all brought to you by Fugitive Fantasy, a homebrew science fantasy setting for D6. And just, even if you're not a D6 player, join and you get battle maps. And you'll also get all my links. Amazing stuff. But we're not done. Drive-through RPG, the Vaelorian Codex, the official Kalos 9 Zine, 3rd edition for D100 from Blackoath Entertainment. The official magazine offers a mix of short updates for key Nethalas, such as new domains, new rules, systems, etc. And Death at Helfast Spire, first level adventure for Daggerheart from Bob, the world builder. You baptize your village in death. Now sworn oath to defender of the Vale, you must face death itself. Can you drive back the blackened cloud before the sorceress of the Helfast Spire incarnates in new evil? This is a first level adventure, 1 to 6 players. It's a one shot. Now, I think this has been a long time coming, and obviously one of the reasons why it's held up is, of course, the collapse. Now, the collapse of the tabletop industry is a self-inflicted wound, primarily high cost, yet there are, but I think it's the lack of knowledge that there are cheap alternatives, such as the bundle of holding, but the word doesn't spread. But here we have Thundercats. Now, this isn't just the role-playing game. This just doesn't let you... This brings the lore and, of course, rules for the various characters. Now, it is heading to retail, so it might actually be in stores before it's online, but we don't have a link yet. So what we have is, hey, a long-awaited Thundercats RPG is in the works. It was announced at San Diego by Dynamite Entertainment, and it is likely to go into comic book shops, so look out for the official posters and official release. Although powered by 5th edition, yeah, sorry, I missed the update. Yeah, first it's going to be on Kickstarter, so it's got now Ian Publishing has brought out Monsters Menagerie 2, long-awaited update and expansion of 300 new monsters for 5th edition. And this challenge rating's up to 28. Full list of monsters are available, so I think there's a lot of duplication, but these are updated and expanded upon. Elite, yeah, adding elites here, and as well as that, you got hordes and yeah, you got everything. Hatchlings, all the way through. As you can see, there's a lot of new stuff there. A lot of them are variants, I'm not going to lie. But this is just the basic. There are a lot more there. It's available on their website, and I'm sure it's going to be on. It's going to spread to Drive-Thru RPG very quickly. I think this is. Yeah, this is a new release. They've released it on their website, $42 USD for the PDF. They also have a Kickstarter going for pets and sidekicks. All brought to you. Just a quick recap. This is an amazing pack. Definitely well worth it. If you want a bit of fun, side fun, definitely recommend these two. And if you haven't got GURPS, basically, most of the time, most of the stuff on bundle holding is amazing. That's the high amount of competition has, of course, brought out a lot of material, as well as, once popular, brought out a lot of variety through Drive-Thru RPG. But of course, one of the things in the driving issue, of course, is the high cost of art. But these are, and I'm pretty sure most of them are not using AI. I don't know if Drive-Thru RPG has done it yet, but some sites are talking about banning AI content or making you reveal if you use it. Yeah, they haven't added it yet here. But I know Amazon's bringing it in. I know some people do buy their RPG stuff through Amazon. What are you? A Jeff Bezos superfan? Because it's cheaper on Drive-Thru, and it's even cheaper on Bundle of Holding. I think there's, of all the stuff that's ending soon, these two and this one. And of course, don't forget, Future Fantasy, please join my community, growing membership. Please and thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And please support the channel. You can support the channel on Patreon. I have two patrons, of course, one for my writing and one for my RPG. Based on my writing, buy my books, buy my merch. All my links are in the link tree, description below, or in my profile, as well as scan the code on the screen. Please and thank you. See you in the next video, and bye for now. Oh, sorry.